There we go. Let's see. Oh, shit. There we go. All right. Already. Well, let's see, let's see. All right. Well, let's see if we can start us off with a rally. Huh. Definitely wasn't expecting this. Welcome, everybody. Let's see. Yeah, man, I got on for a second, just got out the shower, and it is fucking hot. Like, I go to take the dog for a walk every day, and living down here, man, I'm in New Orleans. It's brutal. It's brutal. So, what's up, Parrot? We are in our DA shell, and it looks like somebody found us a rat to stomp. So, but we don't really have all of our people here yet. Yeah, we have 48 people that moved over, and we can't go back to our respective places until after the lock. So, which means all day, I've been fighting for Guildfest quest. I think I got one. One. Oh, shit. Well, alright then. Hey, hey. Welcome, everybody. Alright, Tashi.
For a few seconds,
This
place was Armageddon.
Alright.
There was a firefight!
Well, let's see if I... Goddamn. Welcome, everybody. That's a... Alright. Appreciate the follow.
Emotional damage.
Good shit. Good shit. Hello, hello, hello. So I got some new stuff I'm testing out. Oh God, it's gonna be rough trying to the giveaways. Y'all missed the giveaways, but we might have another giveaway because time's a ticking on the grand prize winner. Our grand prize winner. What's up, Marcus? Our grand prize winner from the 1 million gem giveaway has not claimed it. And I have done everything under the sun trying to get in touch with him. No clue. So, that means, and for those of y'all that are new, right? Those of y'all that are just getting in here because Tashi threw you in my lap. I think what I've decided I'm going to do is redo the drawing, but I'm gonna redo the drawing with everybody that's part of our community. Thank you, Blaster. Come Sunday. So once Sunday hits, everybody that's part of the community will have a ticket. Subscribers will have 3 tickets, and followers will have 1 ticket. So you thought I was Indian? What? I don't know if that should be good or bad. You're seeing silver beams. Oh, what is it doing? It's just going in the middle of the screen, isn't it? I hate this fucking chair. This chair is terrible. I do jambles. I don't know if I have any to do today, because I do my upgrades on Monday. Okay, we might have a little bit. We We might have a little bit. I save up. I save up. I save up. Nah. Let's see. Let's see. God damn. Because it knows what you're trying to say. Oh, no, I am not even close. I'm not even halfway. Oh, man. This is just going to keep popping off. I appreciate it. Well, the next giveaway, mind you, if Polio doesn't... Oh, hold on. I think got a new one. Nope. If Polio doesn't collect, then on Monday's stream, I'm gonna take care of that. So, if you come hang out on Monday, you never know. Alright. But if any of y'all know who It's the Polio is, please let him know that he has won 1 million gems and I'm trying to pay his ass. So, alright, hang out for a second. I want y'all, tell me, because this is new, right? I just got this stuff in today and I was kind of fucking around. It hit, we got a follow up, so apparently it was good. I didn't have a chance to check. But, tell me what you think of this. Watch. Oh! Beanie got a transition page. Alright. Alright. And y'all miss, I got an intro page and shit. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I gotta deal with today. It is not simple. I do computer shit. That's what I do for a living. And this blows my mind. So, I will say that I'm this close. Like, I've been asking the dude. Of course he's got a bubble. Alright, let's look at the first one. Can't look at it that way. Okay. Okay. Just lightening up some of the rats. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah. I swear to God, I love this shit. Yeah, I'll fix the settings because I just gotta mute that shit. GG, thank you for the sub. Eventually it'll change with the hellos to the specials. Yeah. No, the rally, it can't rally because the target bubble. Sometimes the rats hide when they know what's good for them. So, but it was a good hit. 7 mil, 7.2. Solid. Solid. We did have somebody get hurt today. One of our SSQ fell. It was while I was sleeping. I didn't know about it until I read the gajillion messages, because SSQ chat pops off. Yes, 1.9 shielded to a single. I'm glad. I mean, I'm okay, right? I'm okay with them shielding because it's better than me taking or us taking a counter. But how terrible you gotta be? How terrible you gotta be? So, all right. The I don't want to look at that. I did get 10K. No shit. I don't even look at that stuff no more. Like, it's just one of those things where I literally don't look. There we go. So I got the new pop-ups too. I think the new pop-ups look good. There's one thing I'm working on. And I want to show y'all, right? And it's going to take some work because I tried messing with it a little bit earlier, but it ain't simple. Where's it at? That's not it. There. So I'm thinking about updating the thing up here and then having the names up there. I think that would look cool. And you got my logo. You gotta love the logo, right? So, but trying to get that shit, like the names to stay and be on in the right space and all that stuff is a pain in the ass. It's not just like, oh, put some words and put it up there. Fuck no, that'd be too simple. Whatever. So that's a work in progress. That's coming. Ooh, where I have it? Ah, I can drop some balls on my head. I'm working on that too. I think we're getting there. We're getting there. I finally got the shit delivered. I only ordered it like, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months ago. And we had the one revision because he had some stuff all wrong. But I'm gonna play with it a little bit. This is that's my working in progress. So we're gonna save that till it's ready.
And his name is John C.
All right. So today's stream was just kind of like a hanging out, answering your questions kind of deal. So my stats. All right, so I'm not jeweled for that right now, but I am in the 3,000 club. So all three of my which one is it? Oh, was it the John Cena? Let me see. All right, that should help. Okay. I totally lost my shit. Oh yeah. So when I'm jeweled right. Don't abuse it. I still ain't quite figured out how that shit's happening. I have an idea, and the only way right now for me to get rid of it is to get rid of all the sounds. I ain't trying to do that. Alright, anyway. Back to the stats. We are I'm over 1,000 in each. So, when I'm jeweled right. I'm not jeweled right now. I've been working my ass off. Y'all are gonna abuse it. I have a feeling. All I gotta do is click a button. Just saying. And then nobody can have fun. If you keep touching it. Tashi, we can compare the what is that called? In the shop. I guarantee you that we do. Alright.
Emotional damage.
I love this shit. I love it. Anywho, so the idea behind today's stream was just kind of answer any questions y'all had. Not fight with the sound alerts. I love this. I did update the sound. I did update one of our sounds, and I think Das, if he's here, he'll be or she will be the one to find it. But
got him.
Das is #1 at something. He's not #1 on subs, but he's #1 on something, and it always makes its own special sound. Yeah, man, it's gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna have to do some back end work to get that
darkness,
right.
My old friend.
Yeah.
I've come to talk with you again.
Am I all right? Let's get to the questions. Am I in love with Super Tashi? Is that? Are we talking like INS Tashi?
Emotional damage.
Or Tashi now? Or wait a second. I think Super Tashi. Where is she at? Nope, I have Sneaky Tashi. So I love Sneaky Tashi. Sneaky Tashi helps take care of me. I can do that. I can do that. You're right. The, where is it at? There. There we go. Now y'all hear it. But the thing is, I like the sounds. So this is a bunch of helpers. Not necessarily mine. So
And his name is John C.
He's living in Mexico and just hanging out, living a dream. Who is the if I had to pick, I want to say Kevin, but I can't because that's like punching down. I can't do that. Probably me. You gotta like my whole channel, my name. All of my shit is about nutsacks. Come on. So, but yeah. Yeah, but Kevin's asexual not by choice. So, well, I got it to where I can't hear it. So if it's messing y'all up, y'all let me know, and I'll just have to stop it for now. So, and yep. He's like one of those kids that loses his shit. But Kevin's good, right? So Kevin has found a constructive way to release his frustration. Well, I'm not making fun. I'm giving him credit because he found a good hobby, right? He likes to beat other men with foam rods. And likes to get beaten by other men and women with foam rods. So, to each his own. I ain't here to kink shame, do you? Boo? Like, thank you, Crimja. Appreciate it. So, hey, this is just a question and answer, and I'm screwing around. We don't really have much to do. I will do a jamble, but a lot of y'all are brand new, so I don't know if y'all are going to have any points to jamble.
You can't touch this.
Because we know I know I need Ashlight, right? I know I need Ashlight. Would be a reasonable number, right? With the way IGG drops are, a reasonable number would be 2. So let's see. I hate this. I hate the... Alright, I'm just going to put it like this. Because I'm wordy. It's just how I am. All right. Here we go. See, I wasn't expecting to do this. Normally I have it to where I can just copy and paste this shit. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this for 1 minute. Okay. 182 chests. We're going to do the brilliant chest first. 182. Will I get 5? Easy. 5. 5. At least 5. At least 5. If I go over, you know, you're playing the over-under game, so... The problem is most of y'all are new here. So I don't know if y'all have any points to jamble. We're not having no million point jambles because Beanie just started. This shit's just, I want to say the stream's like 33 days old. I'd have to check. But yeah. No, I'm the only one that gets to pull out. Pull out game strong with this one, son. All right. Tick, 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 tick. You only got a couple seconds. You only got a couple seconds. Oh my God. 5? I think 5 is reasonable. Let's see. I can't even see how y'all voted. First 100. Let me get to 5. Let me get a 60. Oh!
And his name is John C.
All of you that weren't believers. I don't even know if I should go further. Krim. My God, man. Thank you. Good shit. Much love. We gonna hear it. So here's a question while this is popping off, right? Do y'all want to, because I got to pay this one out, right? I got to pay this one out. Oh, y'all were back and forth too. Do y'all want to try it again for the last 82? I'll adjust. I'll give y'all a chance. I'll give you a chance. I'm gonna let y'all collect first, because all I had to do was change some numbers. But y'all were damn near evenly split. Krim, this is gonna be man. Thank you, and all the people that got subs. Thank you. So don't worry, Toilet. We got at least 2 more. At least 2 more. I don't know what else. I don't have enough champ chests to try yet. And the rest of this shit I don't need. You have 675 beans in your bean bag. Your bean bag is weighing heavy. Sort of. But it can always get plumper. So. Krim. It's like saying what was that movie where you got to say his name where you got to look in the mirror and say his name. God, what is that movie? He was like I remember the whole story. I can't remember the name of the movie. Candyman. There you go. Yeah. God. No, Beetlejuice was just you got to say his name. Candyman was you had to look in the mirror and say his name, right? It's like they mixed some shit. The original, when it first came out, was okay. It's a ripoff of Bloody Mary, but they adjusted the story a little bit. So, and when it came out, I was like a child. I remember taking it. I remember story. I took that movie on a VHS to my girlfriend's house, my first girlfriend's house, on my bicycle, so we could watch it. Her name was Renee, and I have no idea why I remember that. I'm an equal opportunity. It's a new age, right? All right. Let's get back to business. So 82 chests. Y'all have collected your points. 82 chests. Mind you, I've already gotten 6, so I'm doing okay. Out of 82 chests, will I get 3?
Emotional damage.
3. Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock. Uh. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 3. I'm only asking for 3. Three Astrolite. Let's see. If there's one thing I know how to do, it's not share my entire screen, it's to share a window. I do have a way to share the screen though, but that's why I got 2 other screens over here, another one over here, and a 55-inch up there. So I can put shit all way away from y'all. So, okay. We're looking for 3. We're looking for 3. Oh, baby. Let me tell you. Getting any Astrolite out of these things is like hitting a fucking jackpot. Y'all were split down the middle again. That's... Look. For those of y'all that were here on Monday, y'all saw how bad shit was. So, Beanie was way overdue for a little bit of something, right? I needed something. So, oh my God. Crim. Well, we got another 25 of those. So, thank you, Crim. Thank you. But here's the thing. This is why I put shit on here that I like to hear. Because this ain't getting old. Like, I love it. All right. Collect your points. Because this is the one we get to do. This is the one.
Bruh.
Now, I do have some sounds. I'm gonna kind of rotate sounds in and out of the shop here, and I think y'all might enjoy when I switch them up, right? So.
Oh fuck yeah, brother! I'm hard as a rock. All right, we're gonna chill
on the point collections because I can still see them going off even though I can't hear them. So, because the point selections were being abused, this is why we can't have nice things. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta have... I'ma figure it out. I'll figure it out. We got the DA stream tomorrow, and then the Baron stream, so... yeah. Alright. I love it. Let's see. 28 chest. 28. 28's almost 30. 28's almost 30. And you kind of aim for 1.5, right? So if we say... All right. Whoop. While that's popping off, again, I wasn't ready for this. All right. Well, some of y'all, I know which way y'all are going to vote. But I'm going to make it, I think I'm going to make it kind of close. And this is not going to be an easy one to guess. At least I wouldn't have an easy time. So, we'll do it for a minute again, because that gives everybody enough time. Out of 28 guaranteed Astrolite chests, right? Just so you know. 2, 3, 5, 30. 30? I ain't never seen a 30, but apparently they exist. Alright, here we go. Will I get at least 43 Astrolite out of 28 chests? I don't think it's an easy guess. I don't think it's an easy guess. Yeah, but Tashi's sponsored. I ain't got... I do this shit because I love the game. Tashi got that IGG sponsor. 43. 43. I think, I don't think 43 is too much to ask, right? Nick, it ain't gonna work. I turned them off. Nope, I turned them off. All right. $43. 43. It's the anticipation that gets me. God, am I good at this? I ought to work for Vegas. 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 Bean levers. Oh, that's a good payout. That's a good payout. That's a good payout. All right, I don't know if I even have anything else that can even upgrade. I gotta click this shit. It's like it'll fuck my brain up. Cause Pimp Cane, I ain't got none of that. I got that rolling. This is what I need to upgrade next, but I need 3. And I got, when I tell you I got fucking terrible luck. I don't think I have any Astra upgrades. Because I want to say that the main hand is next. So.
Hello, motherfucker.
I don't even have that sheet open. Yeah. Nope. No shot. And what is this one? 152? So I'm close. I'm close. I'm close. Yeah, it's either the main hand or the offhand. I can't remember which one it is, but I'm halfway. So I'd have to pull up my spreadsheets and shit. I don't have that. It's one or the other. I can't remember. I want to say it's main hand though. But either way, I don't have enough for either one. So, yeah. And I've already, man, let me tell you. The way IGG keeps popping off these events, what'd they do? 2 back-to-back? Was there even a day in between? Like, there might have been, what, 1 day? 1 day? It's all about the hands. As long as the hands are good. The, hey, I have to look. I mean, I could definitely tell by looking at my credit card bill, because we went a little crazy. But it's what we do. And I'm coming along with these. Coming along. But I just got so many friggin' purples that I need to upgrade, man. I just got purples. So, yeah, I know the Ashlight's out tomorrow. But the thing is that the Ashlight's out tomorrow, but there's no event. So, the next event is the, what's it called? Oh. The next event is the artifact stuff. So, the artifact fair with this new chest. Oh look, now I can finally see how many points I got saved up from all the free shit. Nick, you can try all you want. This shit ain't gonna work. So, let's see. Cav, ranged, and travel speed. 18%? That's max level? Is the other one looking like that? Because I thought the or is am I oh no, it's so what I was thinking, that's just a regular good one, right? The one that you get from placing, that's the one that's like 6 sigils worth, which is nuts. So, but I got an idea what I'm thinking. Ray, I haven't added it up in a little bit, but it's not bad. So, because normally I try to add all this stuff up before DA. So tomorrow I'll add it up, because that's what I use. DA as kind of like my like the intervals, right? So every time we do DA, I add this up to see how much progress I've made. But me, this is going to be a really, really low progress update, because all my focus was on Astrolite. So, but I mean, it ain't nothing. I ain't doing bad. Let's put it that way. So, but the biggest thing for me was going to be getting the plus 12 helm, because that is so much stat, like HP. I mean, it's just gross. So, yeah. 85% just on one piece. So 70% before the jewels. So, let's see. So let's go back. Let's see if what other points questions. What other questions? So, yeah, it's a Cav range one. And what was the last one? The last one was Imp range, right? I think. And then, of course, whoever Imp Cav. Let's just say there's certain kingdoms I don't want to be in for the Imp Cav drop. But we'll see. All right, let's see what we got. Black says, in cars, do they have car insurance or life insurance? Well, what do you mean in cars? Like if I was a car? You have to think about that question because I need to know where I need to answer it from. So I'll let you. Do I look like I watch fucking Disney films? Come on. Come on. Connor, long-term goal. I'll answer your question. My long-term goal is happiness. But what is happiness? Does money bring happiness? A lot of people try to say money doesn't bring happiness. You ever seen a mad motherfucker on a jet ski? So what I tell people is money doesn't buy happiness, but it'll rent it indefinitely. So now if you're talking about like long-term goal in the game, I mean one of the things I live by, right, is aim for the stars, right? Because if you don't try, you'll never know. And if you come up a little short, at least you tried and got a little bit better than where you were. So, I bet she wasn't too happy last time. How would you like to drop like 200K and lose? Right. Exactly. That's my point, Black. Like, I would love to fake happiness with a shit ton of dough. So, yeah. Well, I'm talking about like Biggie when she woke up the next day and checked how her bot did for her. Then she was upset. So, but it is what it is. You have to, and here was the theme. This was the theme of Monday, right? To appreciate the highs, you have to experience the lows. So for her to appreciate what she has to experience not getting it. And with somebody that drops that kind of dough on a game, I would imagine that she's one of those people that are used to kind of getting what she wants. So sometimes a reality check is nice. That's another reason I don't go in certain bars, because the pop collar kids that my daddy's somebody, I like to show them what the real world looks like and how they ain't nobody. Or they're somebody with a bloody face. So let's see. Black. Oh, I think Black, you were here for the Jambles. I really just got started, and Tashi decided to bring 100 change with him. So, do I think IGG will do something about the bots in the game? Well, I guess the answer to that is they already did, right? Here's the thing. It's like it's kind of like what I do, right? It's a game. Think of it like a drag race, right? You'll have the bots on one side and the developers on another side. And they keep later, Tiger. They keep 1 inch out ahead, 1 inch out ahead. But you have to ask yourself, how much money is IGG losing from the bots? Or how much money is IGG getting from the bots? Because if IGG is looking for investors, investors want to know what the player counts are, how much interactions people have, like time played and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And bots that are on there, that's an individual. And time played, well, most people set their bots to run for all the time, so it helps their bottom line. So at the end of the day, do I think they'll get rid of bots? Fuck no. They can say their bullshit about, we're gonna do this, that, and the other. All they do is flip a switch, and it screws over people like me who click speed once. If I can hit add to rally and then click the speed button and then click a boot and it tells me my actions are irregular, that's just terrible. That's terrible coding. But they can't stop the Zoomers from flying in from everywhere. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It was lazy how they fixed it, and yeah, I don't think they're going to back and fix it again. So, all right, let's go. Becoming very rich will bring you happiness. Then nothing will ever excite you, especially if you were ultra rich from childhood. If you're ultra rich from childhood, like if you were just born into it, then you don't have a basis for like value, right? The money doesn't have value, so I can see that. So I wouldn't say they're made by IGG, but I wouldn't be surprised. Can I mod Connor? Yeah, but I can't. When I got so many people, I got mods, but I don't have. I'll need to find somebody that's more consistent. That can help me mod. So, it is interaction. The sounds don't work, so that shouldn't be a problem. Is there a Mrs. Beanbag? What if it was a Mr.? Do y'all think... Let me rephrase. I can be particular. And I do get to a certain point where I don't know how to explain it. There's everybody's got that limit, right? But somehow my limit comes up at weird times. Like what was it? The last girl I dated. There is no Mrs. Beanbag. The last girl I dated decided to ask me if I wanted to have children. And I knew it was not going to work with this one because it was literally less than 24 hours after my dog died. Probably not a good time. That dog was 14 years old. I had him from a puppy. Don't ask me about children. So the next day I told her, kick fucking rocks. And I don't need that bullshit. So, all right, let's see. Let's moving on. I'll get with you, Black. We'll see, because it's a learning process for all of us. The shield drop bots, right? Okay. The shield drop bots. They just do, I don't know how to explain. They just do what good scouts do. And if you have a guild like ours, where you have people that are just dedicated to finding targets. I mean, dedicated. Y'all know how I like my spreadsheets. They got other people that like theirs too. I've never been a good scout tracking numbers and shit for players and stuff like that. So, but overall, it's a blessing and a curse, right? So, y'all know pretty much every guild uses that shit now, and the prices are reasonable enough to do so. And it doesn't do anything other than the legwork of keeping track of you. So, if you play smart 24/7, you got nothing to worry about. So, the only thing is the only thing I don't like about it is it kind of takes the what's the word? It like it takes like the zest away, because you want to try to change, you want to try to hit something, right? But nowadays, before anybody hits anything, they got to check the activity times, the trackers, they got charts and shit I've seen. Like, if it just said shield dropped and not all that other bullshit, I think it'd be a lot better. But since it tracks fucking everything, I think it's a little above and beyond. But would I use it? Absolutely. So somebody earlier in guild, I had made a comment about something, and they were like, and that's why you got your COD accounts banned. I play COD. I've had 3 accounts banned because I got tired of getting hacked on, and I leveled the playing field. And I got fucking banned. So now, when I get tired of getting hacked on, I go buy me a shit ass account for like $1, and I crank the cheats up to 1,000 and go balls out until I get kicked out of the server. So I haven't done that in a while, though. I haven't done it in a while. Lately, I've just been playing zombies. I was tired of getting hacked on. It's dumb. But, yeah. Alright. Yeah, it was... I'll tell you, man, it was rough. So, because I had 2 dogs, right? I rescued them both. That's the story in and of itself. Without going too deep, right? I got both of them at the same time from the rescue. They were cellmates. When I brought them home, they didn't leave each other's side for like 2 months. And a year after COVID, a week after Christmas, my first one died. And then 7 months later, the other one went. And both of them, it was just old, you know? Like, 14 years. And these were 70-pound dogs. Normally, big dogs don't last that long. 14 years. And I'll tell you, if you don't know, and I got to work on her for now, but I switched their diet to the raw diet, and doing it is a little bit problematic, we'll put it that way. But the first 2 weeks you switch them to just like straight chicken breast, raw chicken, and they get the squirts. You just gotta wait. What you're doing with that though is it's fixing their stomach's pH. And once I got both of them switched over to raw, you start adding a little bit of bone and stuff like that. So I was getting all kind of weird shit, chicken feet, chicken neck, turkey necks, like, and just putting it in a bowl and let them go. So, and when I tell you, because I gave it to them the last 2 years of their life. So say a 12, 13-year-old dog, right, has been eating regular ass food his whole life. They were inside dogs, even though they were big. I got a yard and shit to go play in, but they didn't really care about all that. And unless it was raining. If it was raining, the lab, good luck. But once I switched them over and had them consistently eating raw food, I swear to God, I had like 2 puppies again. They had energy. I took them for walks. Like they weren't like getting to the end of the block being like, we done with this? You know? Like, so I like to think that I gave them a good treat on the way out. So, and they loved it. Man, when I tell you, if you've ever seen a dog get happy about their food, my God, you have no idea. But if any of y'all plan on doing it, do your research. It ain't no, don't start. You gotta phase it in, right? And it's expensive to keep up, but it is fucking worth it. Their coats look better. They're more energetic. their body mass looks. I mean, it's just everything's better. So, all right, tangents. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. You can ask if DA is SSQ DA is slot 6, but I'll put it like this. Bean is a worker bee. I am not leadership, so I don't make that call. I have no idea what's going on until it happens. And honestly, especially for DA, I find out what time it is tomorrow when I wake up, because I'll see that we locked it, and then I won't know what our assignments are sometimes until like 2 minutes before this shit happens. So I trust in my leadership team. I don't know, but I will tell you, even if I did know, it ain't my place to say. So are you asking me if I learned about the dogs at the army? I'm not sure if you're asking me if I learned about the dog foods and shit at the army. I wasn't in the army. I worked for the Marine Corps. But yeah, no, I started looking into how to make their lives better, honestly. And one of the things that I found, it was just like a random thing, right? And one of the things I found was that, and it's like, okay. So I started doing more and more research, and I found the transition guide, and yeah, it was definitely worth it. And it was, think of like a normal pet food bill, and at minimum, double it. So, yeah. But the good thing is I found a company that did it all pre-made for me, and it came in like meat tubes. But it took my preparation time, like, cut it way down. Then I had to buy like the dope scale, the gram scales, because you gotta weigh their food out based on their weight and stuff like that. Yeah, that felt weird. That'll be another story for another stream. So, RSS in bags? I haven't looked in a while. Food's okay. I've been struggling to get wood and ore back. Like, so, all right, Blue Badger. Yeah, see you tomorrow. I know when we go and migrate and we start hitting stuff, I know a lot of our guys are like scrounging for RSS. So I'm not trying to hit up the dealers that follow us around. I want everybody else that needs to get their shit. But I've been doing that for a lot of kingdoms now. I am at a third of what I started with in bags. So if you think they fat now, imagine what your bags look like after 311Ks. Yeah. So, yeah. Razor, I agree. I was leadership in another guild in here. In this game, I was a part of leadership in Rub. And it is a lot of work. But I'll tell you, if you love something, like, I can tell you I spend so much time on this game, but not in the game. I got spreadsheets for trying to get people the best deals. Like, I got all kind of shit I'm working on. But it's a labor of love. Now, the frustrations that come with leadership and having to deal with people, I ain't a people person. I like fucking with y'all, right? But I ain't got to get y'all to do something. I ain't a cat herder. Never was, never will be. I'll tell you, here's what we're doing. If you want to show up, I need to know. And motherfuckers wouldn't tell me. And then they'd show up, or then they wouldn't show up. And all the shit I had planned, man, thanks Bean. Thanks for putting all that work in. And it only takes one person to shit in my Cheerios. So, I enjoy the position I have here. I help out guildmates as much as I can. I love messing with y'all on the stream. And just bringing knowledge where I can. And learning. There's always, you'll never, ever, ever, ever stop learning. So, always moving forward. Always learn. Always learn. So, all right, let's get back to it. Let's get back. Blue Badger's out. Should have bought live chickens. The dogs probably would have liked it. Had something to chase. I'll tell you, I live in a city. In the city. 3 blocks away from me, when I take the dog, I take my dog for a walk every day. And we go up and through the blocks and all that stuff. And there's a house 3 blocks away that has chickens. And the last hurricane that rolled through last August fucked all their fence up. They just haven't fixed it. So when I'm taking a dog for a walk, there's goddamn chickens everywhere. She's 2. She's a 2-year-old. In case anybody from the insurance company's listening, she's a 2-year-old terrier mix. So she is, she's energetic when she sees prey animals. But she's learning to control that. And one way to teach them to control is they have I can't remember, it's like a prong collar, right? So I use that for her because she's strong. And most people don't realize that the collars with their tags on it, those aren't meant for walking a dog. Those are tag collars. And if you use that, it has at one point and you can actually hurt them. So with the prong collar, it puts the pressure all around their neck. So it looks worse, but it's actually nicer. You just can't like yank her, you know. You gotta know the limit. But I can just kind of like pop it a little bit. If she's going a little too far, she knows she's a little too far, and she starts walking on side me. So, what do I think about Princess? I think Princess has his own niche. He does what he can. I don't have any ill will. But some of the stuff that he's done isn't the brightest. So, yeah, it's one of those, like, it's hard to, he tries. I'll give him, at least he tries, right? And he tries to bring info, and he tries to do certain videos, but they're not always correct. And other aspects of the stuff that he's trying to do, other people do better. So, but hey, keep on keeping on. So, rough estimate of how many are, I have no idea. I could do the math for you if I could even see them, but once you got them, you don't see them no more. But look in the pack, take that pack, and what is it? How many packs is it? 110 packs? So take that pack, grab one of the things RSS, and put it in a calculator, times 110. And there you go. My opinion of Tashi's math on what? You're going to have to be a little more specific. Let's see. Well, I'll come back to you, Connor. Because I need to know. You're from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. I'm in Louisiana right now. Born and raised in some not so great places in Louisiana, who we when the reason we moved out of my childhood home was somebody was breaking into my house. They were removing the the window unit AC, and my neighbor caught him and ran him off with a shotgun. But the window unit they were removing was the window unit that was above my mother's bed. So if the guy would have gotten the thing out, he would have had to climb on top of my mom to get into the house. So mom was like, we ain't doing this shit no more. And we got out. So, plus I used to get in a lot of fights when I was a kid. I was like the only white kid on my block. And my only friend was the kid that lives next door to me because he was mixed. So we were both kind of ostracized. And if I wanted to take my bike home, I had to take my bike home. So, let's see. I'm sure somebody can find that pack and give you the mask, but I know it's pretty good. Tashi's math on Huawei deals. Well, Tashi's making purchases in a different currency, so for him it's a little bit different. For me, I have to adjust for the conversion from the currency to USD, which right now CHF converts to USD at 104.57. So if you're thinking about it in percentages, if you take the grand percentages, you have to take 4.57% off the top, straight off the top. So the other stuff is technically right. However, there is... I'm trying to think how to put it. It's not the whole story, right? I just can't say, hey, come check this shit out. You're going to get 61% off. Because it sounds fucking great. In actuality, that ain't what you get. There's vouchers and coupons, and this runs out, and that has a limit, and you got to hit this much before you even get those vouchers. There's a lot of nuance to it, which is why I break out spreadsheets and then do the Let's Get Nerdy streams. So, the loyalty coupons, I didn't have an account in this area last month, so I'm assuming that the loyalty coupons are the same, and I don't remember exactly what percentage it goes up to, but it does. But those are going to be a discount on the price you pay at the time. So to get the higher VIPs, which is like the back end kickback, right? You have to spend even more because you're not, if you're, say you got, let's say it was $100, right? So let's say you got $100. For every 500 you spend, you got 100 back. Well, it sounds like 20%, right? But if I gave you 10% coupons for 5 packs, and you spent $500 with 10% coupons, you only spent $9,450. So you ain't got that 20% back yet, and you've already spent $450. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's how they work with each other. So you got to spend another 100, buy another $100 pack, buy another $90 worth. So instead of spending 500, you have to spend 540 to get 100 back. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of nuance to it. Like, and that's why I break it down, because when you start dealing in a lot of money, you mess up anything, it's going to cost you a lot. And I help people out where I can, but I ain't trying to get fucked either. You know what I'm saying? So, and to get, I know for a fact the one thing that is the same is how much it costs to get VIP 9. Like, not VIP line, loyalty level 9, so you get the good coupon amount. Which is, I mean, like, when Tashi does talk about the thing, right? The deal, he's talking about it from the point of view as already having all this stuff maxed out. So, to max it out, we'll start with the loyalty. The loyalty in a 12-month rolling period, so think of it like that, you have to spend $50,000 because they convert the points to US dollars. So let's say you spent 50 grand, okay? Over a year, a rolling year. So it doesn't just start over at the beginning. But now you need to get the 20% back from the 500, right? But you can't use those coupons because then you're not spending 500. So let's say we don't use those coupons, we spend a 500. At that point, you spend 5 packs and you get 20% back. Easy. That's the hands down easiest shit you can do. And then you got the VIP program. Well, you can get 16.2% back from that. But to get 16.2%, you got to spend $10,000. Not counting those coupons. So it's deep. It's deep. I'll put it like that. It's deep. Thankfully, I am okay with Excel and formulas and all kind of shit. So it's these things have helped me learn Excel. So, favorite player in our alliance. It's hard because I know I really only interact with our members, right? So, it's a toss-up. I want to say I have to say JP. JP is not so much right now, but JP is always looking for targets, you know, always trying to start a call, scouting shit. Like, that boy's about his game. So, and he's entertaining. And I play other games with him. So, and that's kind of what we talked about on one of my other streams. It's like, how you know it's a real family is when you still interact with people outside of this game. If you have real world interaction, not necessarily like face to face, right? But if you do something outside of Lords together, that's a signal, like that's a sign of a better friendship. So, and he's one of the few, and there's a few that I do that with, but if you couple that with his activity in game, yeah. So, I think he takes it. So, being there as bots that you can give them order to carp rallies, rank someone, giving titles. Well, you're asking why we don't put all of our mains on a bot. That's up to the people that own their accounts. Some people don't want their accounts on that shit. It is what it is. What I tell people is give somebody you trust your logs, and preferably somebody that's on like an opposite schedule as you. So I have 2 people that have my logs. So not like anybody's hitting me anyway. I'm fat, and I just got a lot fatter. And if I go to sleep like this, who's hitting me? So, yeah. I think I could go to sleep like a rock. Like this. Because I go to sleep in towns. I can go to sleep like this, sleep all night, and wake up late, and still have troops. I can go to certain kingdoms and just sit like this and never touch a game and probably double my kills from people trying. So, okay. I wasn't trying to take anything away from like Tashi. He's trying to bring you the info, right? It's just the difference with like him talking about the deals and me doing the deals is like he'll show you how to do it, and like he gives you a good overview of it, and I go and dig into the meat and taters of it and tell you how it works. So, and as long as people want to see those streams, I'll keep doing them. It's a headache to do. And when they start changing shit on me, like at the last second, fucking drives me nuts. Like, same thing with like planning DAs in the old guild. Man, I spent all this goddamn time figuring it all out just for somebody to come shit my Cheerios? Nah. And it was a different region, right? But in the different region, I'm still eating shitty Cheerios. They have owed me some reimbursement for 3 months, and I just got notified today. They're working on it. It might take another couple weeks. So the phrase money talks, so does the lack of it. So I told my rep that until they figure their shit out, I ain't spending another dime. Now when they see their bottom line starts hurting, maybe somebody will bust out the credit card and give me the fucking $4,000 that they owe me. But we'll see. So, yeah, so when I was a little bean, I was paying full price. Then I thought, there's got to be a way, right? Because I've played other games before. There was always a way to save a little bit of money. So I started digging. And I think I found one of Tashi's videos where it was like some crazy Huawei deal. And I was like, this shit is too good to be true. Like, it was so good, I straight up wrote it off as a scam. So I kept paying full price. And then I ended up finding out that Amazon coins was a thing. So I got into that. And I used that for a while, especially since IGG pays you. If you want a gift card, you get it in Amazon. So it was like feeding money back to the game. Problem is, living in Louisiana, we have a ridiculous tax rate. And I gotta pay, I think it's like 10% now? Yeah, it used to be like 8.75, and I think it's 10% now. So think of it, with Amazon, you get a 20%, you get 20% more coins when you make a $400 purchase. Sounds great until 10% of that goes to taxes. So I started looking for other ways, and now I dig into the money side of it. Look, I ain't great at math, but if you put it to $1, if you make it about my money, I'm a motherfucking Einstein. I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm gonna tell you about some physics and shit to do with my money and how it disappears and ends up in IGG pockets. But I try to do it as smart as possible. I do dumb shit as smart as possible. That'll be my slogan. Hey, Cobra, whatever you into, man. I hear that if you put your logs in a cup, 2 girls will share it. Facts? Yeah, and they don't really necessarily have to be opposite times, but I mean, if you only have like a 2-hour window where somebody's not watching you, that's probably okay. But ideally, you'll have more than one person. But no, it was like, I want to say it was like, this was back in 2019, or no. I think it was like 2017. So I think that was back when they were doing the 50% back in points, plus this, plus that. And it was like almost, if I remember right, it was close to like 90% or 80% back. And I was just like, no fucking way. Like other games I've played before, if you were saving 10%, you were really good. Anything over 50%, throw that shit out the window. Scam. Shit's changed. So I wish I would have dug more back into it, but that's like saying I wish I would have been able to find somebody or some place to buy Bitcoin from when I first looked at it. But they didn't have exchanges back then. And I was going to throw $100 at it. Fuck it, whatever. We'll see what happens, right? If that happened, I'd be playing Lords from a fucking private island. So, but you got to think time is money, and time to save money, you got to spend time. So I didn't have the money nor the time at the time to make it worth my while to spend time to dig into it further. So instead, I would buy like a $5 pack here, $10 pack there, and my account was poo-poo. So, not no more. Yeah. Yeah, so Black, you're covered. So, Huawei is an untrusted company by the American government. That's like everything. You can't take that shit at face value. Do your own research. And when you find out it was about competing deals and stuff like that, you realize it was just a political smoke and mirror bullshit. So, to each his own. I haven't really had problems with them. Fuck it. I've had problems. But thank you, Leo. The problems I had, it's like dealing with two different departments, right? You can't have a problem with sales because you don't like Judy from HR. I'm dealing with, it's technically the same company, but it's two different groups. So far, I gotta say, the rep that we have for the Switzerland deal is phenomenal. Now, the rep I had in the Balkan deal was good for a very long time. But she just started getting harder and harder to get answers from. And honestly, I got to the point where it was part of my morning ritual, right? I'd come to my desk, sit down, get my work stuff ready, watch some news, eat my breakfast, and send her a message saying, it's been X amount of days since you said this was supposed to happen. Any update? I got the update today that another vague-ass update for in a couple weeks. Give me a hard number and tell me who is in charge of refilling the stock of the campaigns that were supposed to be a year long and lasted 3 months. I've been owed money longer than that campaign was running. So, yeah. I ain't trying to... I don't like bashing stuff, and I give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't even know, I know the rep is just a middle person between us and the people that she talks to. So I'm not trying to, give somebody too much grief, but I have to express my frustration so they can at least get a sense of it. Because if I'm just like, everything's cool, just let me know whenever, and I'm airy or breezy or whatever it is, then they don't really have that, I guess, motivation. So, which is funny. I watched a show last night about the difference between how to deal with humans, between giving them praise and threatening torture. Amazingly, giving praise gets better results. That old phrase that your mama told you, you catch more, what's it called? You catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar, is actually true. The problem is, my bucket of honey runs out, and there's vinegar under that shit. And 3 months later, how much honey do I have to give your ass before I see some results? So, I ain't about that crazy train that keeps doing the same shit over and over again, expecting it to turn or do, you know what I'm saying? So, if my actions aren't creating a change, I change my actions. Goddamn, Krim. Black, if you weren't here for the other 2 times he's done this. Good night, Krim. Thank you. Come see us tomorrow. And definitely come swing through on Monday. Just in case. So. Yeah. God. Love it. Love it. All right. Hit me with another one. We'll do 2 more questions, because I gotta eat some dinner, man. Yeah, you missed a lot of shit. Well, there's at the top of the chat box, you can see the gift leader, and Krim has decided to whip out his bean bag and slap it on the table. SQ1 just burned. No. Roos is one of our watchers. He's part of the community. He was actually one of the people. Oh my god. That's brutal, man. Roos. When we did the drawing, Roos won twice. That sucks. That's a good dude. Alright, we got one more. Which guild is the best in the game? With no biases. And then my of course it's only going to be from my perspective, right? I can only answer from my perspective, but I'll tell you, when it comes to doing everything, because there's certain guilds that are gonna be better at certain things, right? But you're talking about the best overall, I'm assuming. It's regardless of what I tell you, you're just gonna think it's biased anyway. But you've been here long enough, and I've already told you. Hands down, SSQ is anything anyone can ever ask for in a guild. Period. We take care of each other. We're friends in and out of the game. We do every event. Fuck soccer. And we do them all well. So I think there's no other guild that is even close to all the shit that we do well. So I mean, it's just, so to answer your question, hands down SSQ. So now I've been in other guilds that are great. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking any guild, but not every guild does everything, and not every guild does everything well. We do. So, yeah, they're great at camp hitting and trading kills on tiles. They're good at trading kills on wonders. Teach his own. Teach his own. My kills are fucking real. My goal, and I'm actually there right now, my goal is to stay 200 to 1 on EDM to killed. 200 to 1. Every one of my kills is legit. So, BAM is their hardcore. I haven't checked BAM. So, but yeah, fuck soccer. Okay, at least somebody saved his lead, but that's brutal, man. That's a nice dude, too. Don't sleep in fucking hunt gear. You want to not lose energy? How about not losing your troops? Which one's harder? Energy? Energy fills up every day. How long does it take you to rebuild troops? Don't sleep in fucking hunt gear. War gear and talents. If you were going to sleep and not have a account backup, war gear and talents. So, I hate seeing it. I hate seeing it. It is what it is. It's the nature of the game, right? They hit one of ours, we hit 10 of theirs. Y'all remember the last kingdom? Or not the last kingdom. Kingdom before last. Last kingdom had me wanting to... The last kingdom was about as fun as putting sandpaper on your hand, and I'll let you figure that out. Unpleasant. So, alright. Favorite hobby other than gaming? Well, later Colbert, or Colbert. Jared, my favorite hobby other than gaming is, I guess it's a game too, but I play pool. I used to do it a lot more. I played a lot before COVID, and when I was in my early 20s, I went on the road playing pool for a living. Of course, my whole family thought I was a degenerate and just a gambler that hung out in pool bars and shit all the time, which I did. I was a gambler that hung out in bars all the time, and I made good money. So, I did real well. I started losing interest in the game though because, and it sounds terrible, this is gonna make me sound like an asshole. I lost interest in the game because it got too easy. And I played everything. It was just too easy. So I started falling off a little bit, and I got brought back into it, and because I used to play at a real high level, when I came back to playing, I had a real job now and didn't have time to sit at the pool hall for 10 hours and practice and then go gamble. So I started playing, or in my eyes, I started playing shitty. I still played well, but it would frustrate me because there's certain things I know I can do or that's supposed to happen that wouldn't happen. So it ended up being not as fun anymore. So I really lost my taste for it again. And then COVID hit. It was just kind of like the thing that hung up my pool sticks. I still have my pool sticks. But I mean, I've gone to nationals almost every year since I started playing. Not many people can say that they've traveled the country playing pool. So it was fun. It was great. And I met some really awesome people along the way. But all good things must come to an end. And I was on the road with a friend of mine, and we made a bad decision to go to a place that had a really terrible unemployment rate. So while they had a lot of pool players, nobody had any fucking money, and rent doesn't go away. Money started drying up. And it's actually, so my uncle, he wrote a book on how to play pool. And after he wrote a book, all of a sudden, my family didn't look at me like I was a degenerate again anymore. It was like, oh, it's legit because your uncle wrote a book. Well, now he has his YouTube channel. He's been on the if you watch what's that channel that Neil deGrasse Tyson does? It's on Facebook. Star Talk, I think it is. He was on Star Talk twice, talking about the physics and stuff, because he used to be a robotics engineer professor, and he wrote the book for his class for that. So his book is really, really good, informative, but it's a textbook. So, but his video series, if you look him up on YouTube, his channel is Dr. Dave Billiards, and he's a big nerd like me. He's probably he's a lot more nerdy than me, but he knows his shit. But it's funny because whenever he comes down, so I just saw a thing about the bowler. Bowling and pool have a lot in common, and that's actually what he was talking to Neil deGrasse Tyson for. He did one for billiards and one for bowling. But every year he comes down here for Christmas because he lives in Colorado, and we always go play. And we didn't play last year, but I know he's going to want to play this year, so I'm going to make some time. And up until I beat him every year except for one, because we play like sets of different stuff, and I beat him every year except for one. And I always give him shit. I'm like, those who can't do, teach. So I'm a doer, you're a teacher. But he's like his mechanics are perfect, his shot selection's good. It's just there's only so much knowledge you can have. That'll take you a good ways, right? But to take you that extra step, you have to fill that with natural talent. And he's good, don't get me wrong, and I'm not in my eyes, but sometimes shit just works out. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's not physically or emotionally damaging, because physically my back is fucked up. My shoulders, this arm is basically like double jointed, and this one I don't have that much range of motion because I've been stretching this one out for 20 years, and this one's been locked in. My thumbnail on this finger is flat from where my cue stick used to rest on my thumbnail too much, and it's flattened my nail out. Emotional damage. Let me just tell you, think of it like this. You're playing a set, say like a race to 10 games. Who can win 10 games first? And it's the last game, and you're both on the last ball. You set up perfect for it and miss. You trying to tell me that's not emotionally damaging? It hurts to think that was a $10,000 ball, and you got down there and just took it for granted. Shit like that'll stay with you. So, but yeah, that's kind of the thing. That's what I tell people too, because you're at a certain point, that's when your emotions get involved. So you have to I saw one of my friends, right? He was getting really good at pool, and I basically told him, I said, you have two options at this point in your career in pool. You can either continue to do what you're doing, you play well, and you can enjoy the shit out of it, or I can train you and you can be great. But that fun part, you're gonna have to trade that fun out. So the cost of great is fun. So great pool players will say they have fun playing when they're winning. Estimate they're having fun when they lose. It's not even about losing. You can miss a ball, miss a setup. So there's you can. The better you are, the more you'll nitpick your game. So what's up, Snake? I'm here, man. Thanks for coming out of the closet and talking to us. You still have the Superman cape on, but I like it. So, but all right. I told y'all too. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I know Tashi's sleeping by now, but I want to thank him for bringing y'all over. I hope y'all had a good time. We'll do DA tomorrow. Come swing on. No, we got one hit on LH, and they zeroed one of our people. So, yeah. But I need some. I got that shit turned off, Connor. I need to eat. I'm fucking starving. So, wherever you are, I hope you have a good morning, a good evening, or a good afternoon. Until tomorrow.